let's get it popping. Okay, welcome back to Hershel Farm 2.0, Episode 2. Once again, I'm your host, Brian Dininger, and if you missed last week's Walking Dead, Episode 5.9, entitled What's Happening and What's Going On, man, you guys missed a really good episode. This is actually the first time, if I can remember correctly, that we had 2 character deaths back-to-back between back-to-back episodes. So once again, my review will contain spoilers, and Tyrese died. Really sad, very well done, and actually the entire episode really revolved around Tyrese's inner struggles with the people who kind of dictated some of the biggest struggles in his life. The governor was in the episode as a hallucinogen flashback. The governor, the 2 girls, the twins. We had Martin, who he had that fight back at Terminus, as well as Bob and Beth. So we had a really good episode. I'm going to go now to what happened in the comics. How Tyrese actually went out in the comics. And once again, if you've not read the comic book from The Walking Dead, this will contain spoilers, so I hope you guys didn't like it. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to tell you how Tyrese died in the comics. Just to give you a little backstory of Tyrese in the comics, Tyrese actually premiered in issue 7. Right now we're in issue 134, I believe. So issue 7, he made his debut. Rick and the group went from Atlanta on the road, snowing like crazy, meet up with Tyrese, his daughter Julie, and her boyfriend Chris. Fast forward to the prison. Issue 46 is when, and I'm going to show a picture of the cover for issue 46. Tyrese actually dies at the hand of the governor. The same fashion of when Hershel was killed by the governor. It was pretty gnarly in the comics. So he was decapitated by Michonne's sword. Just as powerful as when Hershel died in the television show as well. I kind of have the same emotion reading through the comic, and this is way before we even knew what was going to happen to Hershel. So, shout out to Robert Kirkman for bringing it kind of full circle to me as a reader. So that's what happened in the comic, Tyrese. And actually, next week, I'm going to give a best 5 moments of Tyrese in the comic book as well as the TV show. So watch out for that next week as well. All right, so that's what happened in the comics. If you liked it, like I said, Tyrese was a very cool character, as well as the TV show, but much more in the comic book. He was Rick's best friend. Rick really leaned on him when times got tough. So next segment, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to my man, my brother-in-law, Jack Townsend. One camera guy right now. Give a shout out to Jack Townsend, as well as the second guest as Why I'm a Walker. So once again, here's Why I'm a Walker with your Jack Townsend. Give it away, Jack.
Why am I a walker? Well, the thing I love about Walking Dead is that people from multiple different backgrounds, from redneck kicks, city slickers, all come together in a time of need to defeat the ultimate predator, aka the zombies. And they do it in pretty badass ways, like Michonne's samurai sword's pretty rad, and I also think the bow's pretty good. But it all kind of comes down to the humanity of the show that attracts me so much, especially how everybody can work together when they're actually, it all really matters. And yeah, that's why I'm a walker.
Alright, cool. Thanks for sharing that with us, Jack. And by the way, if you know Jack Townsend like I know Jack Townsend, he's underneath his truck more than he's like out in the world. So I'm really lucky to get like 5 seconds with homeboy because he's usually either working on his Rhino or working on his Diesel. But you know, that's what he loves, just like I love The Walking Dead. All right, so I'm gonna kind of wrap it up. Just want to give a quick shout out to my wife Katie. She couldn't make it this week. I know last week we teased the cooking with Katie. Next week we will for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, hit you with that segment. If you guys remember, we're cooking the zombie fingers, and I'm also going to do a little cooking myself. I'm making Rice Krispie Treat brains. So tune in next week for that. So that's it, man. Just thanks for tuning in. Hershel's Farm 2.0. This week's episode of The Walking Dead is entitled Them. Should be pretty sick. I've seen some trailers on TV. I'm assuming for the first time in the show we are going to see some type of catastrophic weather, something that's kind of beyond what we've seen in the past in regards to controlled environments. Hence, you know, the prison or any other thing where they really kind of dictated the environments that they put themselves in. We're going to see some Mother Nature in this episode, I hope. So once again, I'm your host, Brian Dittinger, your camera guy, Jack Townsend. Enjoy. Have a good day. Have a good week. We'll see you next week. Holla at your boy. I'm out.